Hi, welcome to this video. Today, we're gonna once again talk about Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl. This is kind of a follow-up video slash an update to my previous video about Stalker. If you haven't seen it, check it out, link is in the description. But in my previous video, I was overall negative towards the game and several aspects of it. The bugs and, whatnot, the actual gameplay itself. In general, I wouldn't have recommended the game then, but the Stalker devs released an update yesterday addressing a metric fuckload of bugs, issues, and glitches. And this video is not going to cover any of these issues, but instead I'm just going to talk about what they've done for the game. So let's have a little chat about it. After I posted my latest Stalker 2 video, I had actually uninstalled the game. I didn't really want to play it anymore. I was kind of bored, I was pissed off at all the bugs, and it ruined the whole gameplay for me. But I realized something after I did. The game had actually been scratching an itch for me. Or rather, it was scratching an itch I didn't know I even had. It was this Fallout, Metro, Apocalypse vibe that it had brought to the table for me. And it really spoke to me and I had a really good time playing it. And I didn't really realize I wanted more of it once I stopped. Sadly, again, the game's various issues would make it less enjoyable. And I had a hard time actually playing more of it. But I still decided against my own judgment and I reinstalled the game after a day or two to give it a few more chances. I also decided to mod it, which solved a lot of the issues I had with the actual game. But then the game got this patch and I thought, screw it. I will instead remove all my mods and try raw again. See how it feels. See how the raw experience now feels after this huge update. My main complaints in my previous video were about the stealth system and how the gun progression felt a bit forked. But mainly it was the stealth that was the issue. I really like stealth and it just kinda, it being there but not working really did not sit well with me. There was a different issue too with faction aggro, but I'm not sure if that has been noted or not. That issue hasn't reoccurred for me, so maybe it's fixed already. I don't know. But it hasn't happened yet, and I replayed the whole game again. The stealth seems to have been fixed. Mostly. And several things with the whole in-game economy has been buffed. You get like more rewards for the quests you do, and you can sell these artifacts for more money, which feels more rewarding to play the game. The gun progression is still a little meh. You can still find really good guns, and I question myself on why I need to spend a lot of money just to upgrade some guns when I can get lucky eventually and find a good gun. You know what I mean? That still feels a bit, but it's still good. I still upgrade my own guns and I still repair them and it's still fun somewhat. It worked, right? It worked. The issue is you still have to run around everywhere with the weight system and it's a huge pain in the ass for me. It seems to have improved somewhat, I think. It feels a bit better. It's alright now. And now that the several issues have been addressed, I feel a bit more immersed with the game's weight mechanics actually. Being very careful with what guns you bring outside and what loadouts you carry with you. Like it almost becomes somewhat Resident Evil-esque where you have to manage your inventory and put away stuff into your storage if you have too much of something or if you have a huge gun that just doesn't fit in your inventory. It kind of becomes a bit more strategic. And the game isn't, after all, a fantasy RPG where you can carry 16 different armor sets or weapons with you. It's a pretty immersive survival apocalypse game. And it kind of makes sense then, if you think about it. Do I still think it ruins the gameplay? Yeah, I do. It's annoying to have to worry about the weight limit so much. And I feel like it's just being shoved down your throat saying you have too much shit on you. But is it bad enough to make me stop playing? No. The game actually outweighs the bad. For now at least. With that being said, I could actually recommend the game right now. And all I took was one update, and damn, did they fix a lot of things. And yeah, of course, I barely covered the surface of the updates and fixes they did. But from what I've seen and felt so far, it's actually way better. And if you wait a little longer, they might just fix more of the problems and make it a real good game. Although I don't know that. No promises. I just really need a fun game. And this one is fun. So that's all for me. This was, as I said, a shorter video, but let's have a little chat in the comments about it. Have you played the patch? Is it any good or bad? Thoughts on the game in general now? You gonna buy it? Not gonna keep playing it? As always, consider leaving a like and subscribing. I know I'm supposed to say all this at the start of the video, like, subscribe, whatever, not the end. But I appreciate you guys that stick around to the end of the video and actually listen to it all. I'm still a baby YouTuber, but I'm happy doing what I do. So if you want to show me your support, like or subscribe. Otherwise, you do you. But that's all for me. Look forward to some videos coming out next week about Sea of Stars. But I thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.